Yep.
Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next. I'm Matt.
I'm Amy.
This is 731 Woodworks Live Edge. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
So this week I want to, it's kind of a Q&A thing, and but more than that, I'd like to talk about shorts. My shorts. Have you seen them? Have you seen my shorts?
I don't really know if you're supposed to talk about your shorts.
So why am I doing shorts? I've got a question. Several people
don't like pants?
I don't like pants, y'all. I'd rather wear shorts 24/7 year round. Not necessarily 24/7, but year round. I don't like wearing pants, long pants. Anyway, so I'm doing shorts because I want to help drive some traffic to the site and get views. And more importantly than that, you can cover some stuff in a 1-minute video. A lot of times, like my power tips in my regular videos, those are about a 1-minute segment. So think of them as like little power tips along the way. And then also talking about some other stuff, woodworking related. But some things you can cover in a 1-minute thing, tips, tricks, stuff like that. Otherwise, they would have to be in a full video, and it's hard to make, little bitty tips and tricks that you learn along the way. You'd have to put them in a bunch, 5, 10, 15 tips, tricks, whatever, in a video. This way we can just do them in shorts. I want to try to do them at least 3 a week is what I'm hoping for. So the plan is, how plans are. We do videos on Sunday and Thursday.
Hey, Becca.
We do live stream on Tuesday. So that leaves Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Nothing on Saturday. I can rest on Saturday. But that's kind of the plan going forward. So.
Okay, Jason, we see you're here, but where's Miss Ann?
Hey, Jason.
We need to see where Miss Ann is. Y'all drop those states.
Yep, drop your states. Also, it was told to bring up to hit that like button if you haven't already. And the way you do that if you're on mobile is you have to X out of the chat. Then you can smash the like button, and then you can click back into the live chat. That'll put you right back here. I do want to tell you one thing, though.
Becca says she just said, hey, verbally as if we were there.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Also, this week, the video is brought to you by us, 731woodworks.com. Be sure to check out our new redesigned site. And also, that limited edition 731 stainless mug right there. Go check that out.
Miss Ann.
We got 26 out of 50 sold. Once 50 are sold, then you will be able to, they'll fulfill the order. And we're only selling 50 in the black color, so be sure and get yours while you can, because once they're sold out, we're not going to have any more black ones. Thank you, Ancient Tom.
Thank you.
Super chat. Hey, y'all know that was us.
Oh, Great Grandpa said he has some good news today. He got some good news today. Share it with us. What is it? Graf said he likes his special edition blue. I think he's rubbing it in.
It is special edition too, ain't it?
That's funny. Oh.
Lincoln, yeah, you need one, man.
What?
He said his 9-year-old watched the SawStop video and said that he definitely needed one of those.
Oh.
Thank you, Mary Man.
Michael, you're right on time. I'm trying to write them down.
It's just woodcraft. Have I thought about a scroll saw?
He is, Stephanie's rubbing it in.
No, I haven't, but I just got in a Win 9-inch bandsaw. It'll actually cut 3.5 inches deep, 9 inches wide. I've actually got a video coming out on that Thursday, so be sure and tune in for that. So that's what I'm going to be using to cut curves and things like that. They won't cut as tight of a curve as a scroll saw, but I don't know that I would do much scroll saw work. I'm into bigger things, I think. So, but this bandsaw is pretty good for what it is.
Damon, are you wanting to know what shirts we're wearing?
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. He just corrected it.
What?
Can you see yours?
It says grounded and rooted in love. And Ephesians 3:17.
Mine says, tell your mountain about your God.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because here lately, I feel like I have mountains everywhere. So I'm trying to tell my mountains about my God.
203, we do have a TikTok. I don't post on there much. I post on there a little bit. I don't know if it's in the woodworking section. I don't know how to even put it in the woodworking section. But it's on there. If somebody knows how to put it in a section, let me know.
What? I wouldn't listen to you.
Is that anything? Thank Thank you, Great Grandpa.
You know what? You're getting meaner as the days go on. I think he's becoming mean.
Great Grandpa says he switched his car insurance to Geico and saved a ton of money.
That's awesome. Good one, Great Grandpa. Thank you so much.
Hey, Justin, that's good, man. I'm glad you jumped out there and started that business.
That's funny. See, we okay.
We'll do H2.
We had our insurance through the same person that I'd had it from when I was 15. My dad added me to his policy when I was 15. Y'all. And so after my dad got to where he couldn't drive, because we just added Matt to ours once we got married. After my dad could no longer drive and we had him taken off, we kept the same policy. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about a policy that we've had for close to 30 years, and they were charging us a crazy amount of money. It was crazy. No claims or anything hardly on it. We just switched too. And we saved a ton of money. It wasn't Geico though, was it? It was, who did we switch to? Progressive? It worked out well for us. I was so frustrated at the other place.
Yeah.
Lloyd's in the house. What's up, Mr. Lloyd? Wagoner.
Justin, as far as tips to grow your business, man, you just got to put in the work. It's for like a woodworking type business, it's really hard work and it takes time to build things. Like in this area, small town like this couldn't, to me, for us, it wouldn't be a full-time woodworking job without YouTube and other avenues of income coming in. It's just not possible here. Not for me. There's not the customer base isn't here.
Thank
we live
you,
in a
Jason.
really rural area. But if you want to just grow your business, you just got to keep building and keep pushing yourself out there.
It's Jason talking about the picture you posted to Instagram.
What's up? What did he say?
He said, lovely picture you guys posted earlier.
Oh, no, I put that picture of us from Sunday on the YouTube, and I said a lot of nice things about you. But you don't get on YouTube anymore, so you missed it.
I got 150 students. I'm tired. What'd you put it on? What did you put it on?
YouTube. Oh. Time for that sawdust spotlight.
Thank you, Jason.
So this week's sawdust spotlight.
That's funny.
What's the matter?
I'm just nothing.
I got to figure out how to work this again. There it goes. So this week's sawdust spotlight is Michael Hertzig. His first round of jack-o'-lanterns. These are pretty cool.
They are cool.
And that's not a real candle inside that wooden box, just so y'all know, because that wouldn't end well. But those are cool. You even put a cat in there. Pretty cool. I bet you he could sell some of those.
Yeah, those are cool.
I could see those being at this little marketplace up here in town. We got it's basically a flea market, but with newer items in there that I guarantee you people be buying those things.
Yeah, Becca, we're watching it really close on the new customer stuff. We've actually been with them for like 9 months or so now, 9 or 10 months. But yeah, we're watching it because yeah. The place we were using, as bad as it sounds, it was a local place, and so they charge a whole lot more because they don't have as much business, so they charge a lot.
203 Designs. When will the next build video, or when will the next build be, and what is it? I love the other videos, but some of the furniture builds will be awesome. Got to work on some. I want to build a router table for the shop. I got the fence in. I've got the router lift and a router. So now I just got to build the table and the thing. I have to build some type of flip card or something because I got a planer, a jointer, and now an oscillating spindle sander. So I got to put this stuff somewhere. I'm getting kind of cramped. So I'm going to be building some type of cart or something to put those 3 items on, or 2 items. There's a lot of flip ones. I'm trying to think of something that maybe all 3 could be incorporated in. That would be kind of cool, I think. And nobody else has put one out that I've seen. If they have, I'd like to watch the video and see how they did it. But so those are probably the next build videos coming.
Oh, Steven said that picture you posted was a really nice picture. You can tell you love each other. We do.
She's pretty.
No,
she's pretty.
But we do love each other. He's funny because So the outfit that I put on, like I've had it for a while and I've just not worn it because I didn't feel very nice looking in it. And I put it on. He's like, "We got to take a picture. I love that outfit."
She's pretty.
He loved that outfit, and I'm like, okay, I might wear this again then.
Michael Van Dyke says, which is a better workbench top, oak, plywood, MDF, or melamine? I would go with oak plywood myself. Some people might prefer the melamine.
Thank you, Dave Cox.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Super chat. Water-based stains. Yeah, I've used several of them. Look at my flag builds. Those are water-based stains.
Dexter said next build nightstand for Mo. Okay, continue.
She said she didn't want one. Then she come back today and said she did. So I don't even know what she wants.
I got to text her.
The layer cross video. There's also a American flag colored cross on there that I use water-based stains. I like them. They work good.
I'm texting Mo. I'm telling on them.
She did say it.
No. What did she say? Okay, so her birthday is this week. Her birthday is the 16th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Thursday. 2 days from now.
How old will she be?
23.
Hey, he got one right.
It's because she's been hammering me with it for a month.
David Boston wants to know what your favorite item to make is.
Something new. I do. I like making new stuff. But if I have to pick one thing, it's got to be mallets. I don't know why, but I like making mallets. I've made them without a CNC. I've made them with a CNC. I've got 3 over there. They're on the website now for sale. I like making them. They're just fun to make. I like
Eric said, what about a nightstand? That would be new.
Yeah, it would, but I mean, it's basically the same thing as an end table. It's just smaller. So, I mean, it's kind of boring. What?
Lloyd, you just built those nightstands and he said they were boring.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way.
So are they boring?
What's up? You do it?
Are they boring?
No, they're awesome. Love nightstands.
Oh, well, then you should build one.
Maybe one day. We do need some new nightstands. You need one on your side, huh?
I have a nightstand.
Yeah, it's old. It's time for a new one. We should make some good ones.
Oh, is Mo on here? Yep. She said, only popping on long enough to say, my birthday is Thursday and I have asked for a nightstand. He just doesn't want to make me one sad face. That is terrible. No, Stephen, she's not gotten a nightstand yet, and her birthday is Thursday. She said, I've asked for one for my birthday, and he said no. She's extremely swamped right now between work and her classes, and so she probably won't be on here very long.
I have heard of I Am Second. I got my ring actually says I Am Second on there.
Oh, did somebody say that? Mm-hmm. Where? I didn't see it. What did he say?
On the screen.
Oh. Yeah, he's got 2 of those wedding rings that say that. Super cool. Yep. Steven said, you better get on it, Papa.
I can't build no nightstand no 2 day. Right. Lloyd done got himself into building nightstands. His youngest daughter wants one now.
Uh-oh. Jealous. That's why I was glad I was the only girl when it came to my daddy. I do have sisters. I have a complicated family plan.
Thank you, Jason. I just redesigned that this last weekend, and it's something.
Thank you, Michael Mason. To go towards Mo's nightstand. Still lots of time before Thursday comes.
Ooh, a day. Be hard to squeeze one in a day. But yeah, they I lost train of thought.
Sorry.
Oh, the redesign. So I've been wanting to redesign that thing for a while, and I finally just sat down and did it. I'm not a web designer, so that's why it looks the way it does. But I think, you tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like you can navigate it a little better than used to.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
They said they believe in you, that you can get it done in a day. You're super dad. But H2 Woodshop said nightstands are just clutter magnets.
I agree. Yeah, they just clutter stuff.
Excuse me.
Bob Henry, I use water-based paints mostly, and I have sprayed some oil-based. The finish we put on our deck and the outdoor sectional was oil-based, but for the most part, I just spray water-based paints.
Great Grandpa wants to know,
easy cleanup. Would
you know where he could find 2 Arkansas State Police St. Michael's Challenge coins soon? There's always a 2-month delay.
No, I haven't seen any of those at all that had the St. Michael on there. The last ones I got before I left was they had a car on one side and the state of Arkansas with a blue line across it. I think it's over there somewhere.
203. There's always somebody that wants to do that just on purpose.
Oh, I don't worry about that. It was on here as soon as matter of fact, it was on here earlier as soon as I posted it today. You just got people that don't like the live stream. That's fine.
We have people that reach out to us all the time to let us know how much they hate us.
But in turn, there's like 1,000 to that one negative. There's 1,000 positives that come that way.
They don't bother us. Because if you take the time to do that, you're just trying to be mean to somebody. And so
Lloyd is right.
I feel like that person's having a worse day than me. So
the Pro Classic paint is the way to go. It's really good paint.
Which
it's
one
kind
was
of
it
expensive.
We used on the bar stools?
It was Benjamin. No. I don't know what that was. It wasn't Pro Classic.
No, but it was from.
Yeah, it was Emerald or one of those.
What's that store?
Sherwin-Williams. Who, by the way, sent me a letter letting me know that they were going up 3% or 5% on all their products or something.
Well, whatever it was we used on our kitchen bar stools, it was sticky, tacky for weeks. And then it looks like it's, I don't know, the paint looks almost dented in and it's got rub marks all over. It did not hold up at all.
That's something I'd really like to build. Some new bar stools that aren't like that. Too. That are really nice.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Dust off them haters. That's what Greg said. Yep. Hey, our other Lloyd. Hope the wife is doing well. Lloyd Wagner said, don't be messing with my outlaws.
I don't even know what pyrography is. I'm a little afraid to even Google that.
What is it? Pyro?
I'm assuming some type of fire. Pyro, right?
Yeah.
I don't do fire and wood.
Huh.
Well, I do, but it's in the backyard.
Is that stuff where you burn
No, that's that sushi burn or whatever. Is that the electrical stuff?
Good. I'm glad, Mr. Lloyd.
Hey, woodcraft.
Wood burning. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was fire drawing.
Oh.
Okay.
No, that ain't me. I'd be scared.
Lloyd said his wife's doing better, but she's still pregnant. It's still pregnant, though.
I'd be scared I'd catch my chop on fire. I've seen people do the torch.
Mr. Jackie.
Hey, man. See you later. I see a lot of people do the torches on there, but, man, to me, it's like, I start thinking about what if one of those little embers are still burning, you don't know it, you go inside, go to bed or whatever that night, and then your whole house, our house, attached to the shop. Some people's shop's not, but man, they could just catch on fire. I'm just not brave enough to do that.
Tony's Fine Woodworking said he's getting ready to buy a SawStop. Thanks to you. And bring it up to questions about, it's moving on me, some things that are bad about it. It really helps me. Thank you.
I wouldn't call them bad per se. It's because I don't want to feel like the person who gave it to me, like make them feel like it's not a good product, because it's amazing. Like, it's an amazing saw. I love that thing. I'll be sitting out there looking at it.
Oh my goodness. Paula Gray said, I want to thank you for your video on how to start woodworking, how to split your earnings. I bought my first miter saw. Love it. Enjoy learning. Plus, I was surprised when it had kickback.
Yeah, it'll get you. But that saw is awesome, man. I think they should improve that side table. I've gotten a bunch of responses now that said the reason they make it that way is because a router table can go there, which, okay. And then the miter gauge, they should look at Harvey Woodworking. They've got like a $200 or $300 miter gauge that I don't even know if it comes with theirs, but it's an upgrade option anyway. But anyway, other than that, the saw is fantastic. The saw itself, the reason you're buying that saw, the safety, and it's a high quality machine. I've cut maple and walnut and some other hardwoods with it now. Chechen, man, it just zings right through it. Even when I put a dado stack on, it never bogs. Like, it's got all the power I'll ever need.
Hold on. Man Overboard said he just got his Step Craft CNC. Can't wait to learn how to use it. Yep. And Chris Parmalee says he's CNC shopping and leaning toward the Shapeco.
Shapeco's good. Andy Bird was on here last week, and he talked about Shapeco. Matter of fact, he and I is going to do a collaboration together. He's going to come up October
I don't remember what the
15th, I think it is. He's going to drive down. It's like a 7-hour drive, but he's going to drive down. We're going to do some videos together on the CNC. He's going to hopefully teach me some stuff because I need to learn from somebody good. And so we're going to do some CNC videos as a collab. So he'll have some on his channel. I'll have some on my channel. So it'll be really fun. And we're going to spend a whole day together making that kind of stuff.
Jason said, ever since I was lucky enough to win that cutting board kit, I've made 4 more. I can't stop. And his mom says Jason is obsessed.
Awesome. Hey, that's good.
Chris Griffith, did I hear you say the other day that you were on Steve Ramsey podcast? Yes. He was on the podcast. We don't.
Yeah, I don't know when he's going to release it yet.
But Steve Ramsey will be with us next week.
Yep.
On our 17th. Show next week.
Spread the word.
Spread the word, people.
So if you got questions for Steve live, you'll be here next week.
Yep.
Do I regret buying any certain tools? Yeah, I do. So I bought, and they're not really expensive tools. I bought a Win hand plane, electric planer thing. I've never used that thing. I bought it. It was like $20, $30. I don't know. I never bought it. I never used that thing. I also bought a rotary tool, and I made one flag with it. Put it up. I never used it. So little things like that I've bought and then I never use again. Big tools, you can ask her, I'm very obsessive about researching tools before I buy them or anything, computers, cameras. I'll read hundreds and hundreds of reviews and look at every picture and video on the internet on them things before I ever spend my money on them. So the big tools, I pretty much know what I'm getting before I get.
RH Harley said, you've hit the big time, Outlaws.
I don't know about that.
It's funny. People are so goofy sometimes about it. They're like, what are you doing? Because there's no way you make money on YouTube. Mm-hmm. People just don't, people that don't do this, it's weird even for me. Like,
that's still weird for me.
I'm like, how do you make money on YouTube?
So that's the thing.
It's
like,
so crazy.
So I know we got some other YouTubers on here, Woodcraft, Married Man. Forgive me if I missed you.
It's funny that you do it full time now.
Oh, it's very strange. It's amazing.
It's still so
really
weird. Yeah.
But the way you can't, like, all of our eggs aren't in a basket of YouTube. So we've got the website if you buy from there, that directly supports us. Watching a video directly supports us. Buying a product from us, clicking links in the description, those help us. So it's more of a kind of like stocks. You diversify your portfolio. You got money come from all different places. So you try to just kind of a little here, a little there kind of thing till it adds up to be enough to make a living on it.
Brother Riv said, ordered a mug, read the note.
I'll have to get the note from the guy you ordered from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will.
Really quick, let me go ahead and give our states real quick. Can I just say, I've got a whole lot of them.
All of them.
Because you say episode next. Oh, thank you, Nathaniel. Says, I have some ash and cedar I cut off the property. Would they work for a mallet or should I stick to other hardwoods? Also, any thoughts on a thin blue line mallet? Oh, that's cool. What woods would you recommend? Super cool. Go ahead and do
Purple
that.
Heart and like an ebony or something. So you could use the Purple Heart as the blue, even though it's not really blue. I think it still look kind of cool. No?
No.
Oh, I thought it would look cool.
Maybe a purple line.
Cedar and ash is not going to be hard enough to use as a mallet to hold up. It would look cool if it's just going to display, but especially I think I don't really know how hard ash is, but cedar I don't think would be hard
enough. Do you find in any way that being full-time takes away at all from your woodworking time? Have to edit videos and stuff like that?
Yeah. So actually the last video you saw, the SawStop video, wasn't edited by me. I hired that out. It was it wasn't the first one. The first one was the circular saw video. He kind of gave me a test run. He kind of done an edit on it, and then I finished it. I put a couple of hours into it and finished it. The SawStop was completely done when I got it. The only thing I changed was the timestamp that popped up at the front to tell you where everything was going to be. I put that on there, and then other than that, he edited the whole thing. So that's it. I'm going to try to start having someone else edit 1 or 2 a month, depending on how much I can afford to do that, because it's not cheap. But I want to be able to, that way I can have more time in the shop to build things. But it does take away a little time.
They're saying ash will work for those mallets.
Ash will work for the mallet. There you go.
And Greg wants to know, what are your favorite contrasting woods?
Maple and walnut. Maple and walnut.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get much prettier than that.
I like Purple Heart and Leopard. Those are my 2 favorite.
Oh, yeah, about that.
What?
Huh? What? Dexter Butler says he heard the SawStop patent was expiring.
Oh, yeah.
Yes and no. So I looked on Wikipedia. You know, that's the source for all the good news. So I went on there, or I actually just Googled the SawStop patent because I heard a bunch of people was talking about this. So you go on there, if you read on there, it says, while in August it did expire, they renewed it, which is going to last through 2024. Please don't take this as gospel. Just go read it on Wikipedia. And then if you also, they have several other patents that's tied up into that system that could keep it tied up for years before anybody else could get it. So who knows?
Thank you, Aqua Point. Really quick, let me do the states. Texas, Tennessee, New Zealand, Indiana, Arizona, Connecticut, Nevada, Arkansas, Maine, Hawaii, Florida, Oklahoma, Michigan, Kentucky, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Virginia Beach, Ohio, Missouri, Louisiana, Idaho, California, Delaware, Canada, Mississippi, UK, British Columbia, Wisconsin, Utah, Missouri, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. Massachusetts.
Thank you, Woodcraft. You did. I'm glad you noticed my hand playing. I appreciate that.
Hey, Nate. Oh, and North Carolina's here too. Sorry about that. Nate's one of my kiddos.
Oh yeah,
from last year and this year.
Yep. Nate.
He's one of my kiddos. Good to have you on here. Y'all say hello to Nate.
Ambrosia maple and walnut. Correct. 4321.
What?
The best contrasting woods.
Oh.
Canary wood. Canary. I think I did have some canary.
New York. Pasquale.
In that layer cross, maybe? Was there canary in there? I think so.
Oh, Colorado.
Some type
Good
of yellow
night.
wood.
I'm missing all of them. Illinois.
What did you do?
I don't know. San Diego. I said Tennessee, though. I did say that, Jason. I said...
P-Dog 23. Goodness. What dust collection systems do you use? I see the extractor video. Do you also use a dust collector for your planer? So right now I have the dust extractor. I have two of them, actually, the DeWalt and the Festool. I've also got a rigid shop vac. That's my dust collection. So actually I've got a Laguna P-Flux system ordered. I ordered it, 2 months ago? And it's not going to be here until November because of back order issues and whatever. So it's going to, but that's the big one I have coming. But I can't wait. And I can't hardly realize, I can't believe I actually said that I can't wait for a dust collector, but now I'm actually looking forward to it.
No, don't say that. Don't.
What? What is it? What did he say?
Cody said my wife is freaking out over your cup. The Golden Girls. Ah, yes. So for my birthday every year, he always gets me something to do with Golden Girls because I'm like crazily obsessed with them. I watched their pilot episode the night it came out back in the 80s. That's how old she... Oh. You're older than me.
No.
Okay. So yeah, I'm really crazy. I know every line to every episode that they have, literally verbatim by heart. I can tell you what they're wearing.
What's funny is the episode will come on right after the intro. The first couple of lines, I'll pause it and I'll say, "What episode is this?" And she'll tell me everything that's going to happen, even some of the lines that's going in there. Like
I can even tell you what they're wearing in them,
front, back, and forward.
Like I'm a Golden Girls. Like I cried.
Damon, I feel you, man. I don't know about that employee of the month. I think
okay,
that
look, now,
it's a lost cause at this point. We should probably just give it up.
Babe, listen. You just don't need to talk about this.
See, I thought when I went full time that it was going to be employee of the month every month, and then we was going to have a wall of employee of the month, and I was going to be up there until we got another employee. Then I'd make that person an employee of the month. It ain't happened. It's been since May.
I remember way back then when Betty White was sold. I know.
That's bad. That's funny. Who said that? You get a big old virtual fist bump for that.
Tony said that.
Good job, Tony.
See, the secret to her longevity is the fact that she's never had kids. She just has animals. She's just a dog person, and so. You know, her animals have kept her young. Kids haven't given her the gray hair that, yeah, that's funny.
She gotta be close to 100, right?
She's in her 90s, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't
Lloyd, I love that idea. He said, "Get me a green vest."
A green vest?
For employee of the month.
Oh, my gosh. Was that Lloyd Wagner?
Uh-huh.
Lloyd Wagner. Dude.
That's funny.
The Linda Listen video? I've never seen that, Greg. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, she's 99. Jason looked it up. That's crazy.
Dang.
Brother Riv, we finally got rid of our satellite service that we had, but I've got every episode of Golden Girls.
I bought her
on disc, and I downloaded it to like every device that I had, and yeah, I'm all about the Golden Girls. Okay, Greg's gonna send it to me. He said that I made him think of it. I need to watch that.
That's funny.
No, I should not have to wear a green vest. Mackenzie should get a nightstand. I shouldn't have anything to do with green vest.
Why should she get? She's not even helping moderate tonight. She's back there laying in her room playing with books and stuff.
Yeah, Betty White's gonna outlive us all. Okay, so an English teacher that he and I both had when we went to Hermitage.
We talk about her all the time.
We really do, because I saw her in Walmart like 2 weeks ago, and I ran to him, and I was like, I just saw her, and he said, "There's no way," but she looked identical. I think she's made out of wax.
She taught my dad in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And some of he's the baby of the family and taught all of his nine older brothers and sisters, every one of them.
Yeah. And
like they're in their 70s. He's got some brothers and sisters. Yeah. He's got brothers and sisters in their 70s now. And this lady taught them.
And probably taught the parents of them. But she was our English teacher, and she would always tell me certain things were wrong, that I couldn't do certain things, and I would always be like, but I feel like I can, and I would get a bad grade from her for it. I'm an English teacher, okay?
She grew up being an English teacher to prove her wrong. That's
She's
how bad
wrong.
she wants to be right.
She was wrong. Hey, you know what time it is?
Power tip time.
Power tip time.
Power tip is don't take wooden nickels. She told me to say it.
I've been begging him to use that because that's from the Golden Girls.
Hey, it worked then. The power tip is slow down. It's going to be all right.
That's awesome.
I've been in the shop this week working a little bit, and I've been getting in a hurry, and I've been making tons of mistakes because I'm not thinking, I'm not slowing down. So just be sure, just putting it out there for you, for me, for you. Just slow down, take your time. It's safer. I haven't had any dangerous accidents or nothing. Mostly it's just all been boneheaded mistakes where something was supposed to have been put on somewhere and I put it on backwards, different things like that. So Mo does need a green nightstand. I'll make one if it's green.
Stephanie said when the nightstand is built, the employee of the month will happen.
I don't believe it.
And then we have Long Live Betty. Yes.
Yeah. Betty White as a guest. That would be fantastic.
Oh, y'all.
She couldn't speak. She would be crying.
I would lose my crap. I'll tell you. When I went on to Loretta Lynn's property and looked at her house and saw all that, I lost my crap, I guess.
Composure.
I lost my composure. I was crying like a big old baby. If I was to meet Betty White, oh my gosh. I couldn't even imagine.
CCC said the doctor that delivered him also delivered his oldest daughter and his first grandson.
This English teacher, this woman, she's looked the same since I've known her. Since I was in, what grade did we have her in? Was it 9th?
Married man, that's what I said. Don't take wooden nickels.
Was it 9th that we had her? 9th grade?
Yes, probably.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this woman looks like she's made of wax. Her hair looks identical every single day.
All right, we need some wooden nickels. She's gonna need a wooden nickel sent to her. So if somebody knows how to make one, there you go.
What? Huh? I'm so behind. Wait. Betty White approves of the green door. #facts.
I think I heard that one time that on the Golden Girls. She loved green doors. Did y'all know on the Golden Girls, if you look at the front door, there's like an exclamation point carved into it, and Dorothy B. Author actually carved that in there on the first episode or right before the first episode, and it was on there the whole time. It's kind of neat.
Yep, they left it on there for every episode. I remember
around to it. Yep,
I remember when the last episode played, I cried like a baby, and now every time I go back and rewatch when they play the last episode, I still cry.
She does.
Okay, now I'm like really behind.
Well, know what I'm doing tomorrow. Building
New
wood
York
nickels.
to the list every week. Oh, Pasquale said that I can add New York every week because he's here.
Awesome, man.
Wouldn't miss it. I'm the quiet guy sitting in the back. Aw.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. There's an episode where Rose is talking about Sophia makes Rose believe that Charlie has come back and channeled her and like shown up through her, and Rose is like, I don't believe you, Sophia. Tell me something only Charlie would know. And she says, don't accept wooden nickels. And Rose is like, oh my gosh, it is you. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Pretty cool.
So
and Sophia had a dress on in that episode. I mean, a nightgown on in that episode with ruffles. Like
I may have to redo or make another video on tools I didn't know I needed.
Refilm?
No, not refilm, but just do another one. A follow-up. 2.0.
Oh.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yep. Those who can't teach.
Huh?
What?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Back in Sicily. I'm just reading stuff.
So, anyway, I got a spindle sander, oscillating spindle sander in yesterday. Things are nice. I should have bought one of those a long time ago. It was a gift. I didn't buy it, but it was like to do the charcuterie board I built, to do those curves and get up where the handle is to sand all that stuff on the edge. It's like makes it so easy. Like so easy. You can get like draw a line and sand up to it, and it makes it like perfect. It's awesome. So maybe that'd be one of those tools you didn't know you needed for the next round. I've got a couple that I left out of that video that are really nice tools too. So I may follow that up in a few weeks with that type thing. Yeah, Jason, I cleaned that dude up though. That bench was getting cluttered, and you can either be busy or look busy, and so I was both.
Hey, Force Woodworks. He said Joe from Force Woodworks in the house. What's up,
Joe?
Favorite couple? Aw.
John Burton, I got it's the rigid oscillating spindle / belt sander. So you can actually put the spindles on or the belt part up there.
Damon, I believe in that wholeheartedly. Using the right tool for the job is always the key to success.
Oh, yeah. It makes it, because so up until this point,
oh, that's awesome, Cody.
4.5 years, I've been using just a regular palm sander and trying to get in those, or using a hand sander, and there's no comparison because this thing has a tilting table. So if you needed to tilt it down and get an angle on there, you could. Like you can get into curves up to like a 1/2 inch, I think, or I think there's a 2-inch one on there that you can switch out. So it's good. It's good stuff.
Plain Crazy. I love that name. Plain Crazy Woodworking.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I turned my lathe into a makeshift spindle sander to help with sanding the curves in a cane handle. Worked pretty well. Pretty cool.
I also bought some sanding stars. They're like got little sanding feathers coming off of them, looks like. And you put those in a drill press, and you can turn your drill press in that. So like bowls or trays, like those catch-all trays I've been making to sand up inside there. It's like easy. Makes your life
What's
easy.
A good suggestion on a shop vac?
I got a rigid and I got the Festool. Depends on your budget. The Festool is a fantastic machine. I've got the rigid. I had it for 4.5 years or so now, and it's been really great. I bought one filter for it in 4.5 years. I just knock it out.
What are the best woods to use for Lazy Susans, James?
I mean, you can use anything. So I've used spruce for those because it's just not a lot of, like, you're not cutting on those, so it doesn't really like they have to be a hardwood if you want to paint it or whatever.
Greg said he ain't rolling that deep, Matt.
Get the rigid. Rigid's a good option.
Yeah.
I also made them out of. Have I made them? Did I make a walnut one? I think I made a walnut one. I made on. There's a video I've got. It's like 2 beginner woodworking projects. One of them's a chevron. One's a Lazy Susan, and I used walnut on that one. So any of that stuff, walnut, maple, stuff like that.
Lou says, "Hi guys, I just literally subscribed to your channel a couple of hours ago. I watched a couple of your build videos and absolutely love what you do. Keep up the great work." From Australia.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
He put Lou at the end, but it's Lewis in the beginning.
Well, he wants to be called
Lou.
Lou.
I think it's Lou. Welcome, Lou. AKA Lewis. You let us know.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Really do.
Yeah. Mike wants to know how many items such as kitchen utensils, etc., not even meant for woodworking, that you found to be perfect repurposed for woodworking. Oh, that's a good question.
No.
Have you done that? Have you found anything? Have you not?
Nope.
No?
Not that I know.
Would you have to go back and read it?
Yeah, I was trying to make sure I got it right.
Too much.
Harley, did I talk about shorts? So my thoughts on shorts are, has anybody seen my shorts?
Hey, Greg.
I thought that was a catchy thumbnail. Yeah. Anyway, I was proud of myself. There I go. I pat myself on the back. The shorts, the deal with shorts is I can put like small tips in a 1 minute section or whatever, just woodworking related content that'll fit within 60 seconds or less. You see Steve Ramsey's doing them.
Cody, we'll get to you.
Wood Whisperers doing them. A ton of other channels are doing them. They're helping bring views and new subscribers into channels. And so YouTube is really pushing the shorts. So I want to try them. It takes about an hour to make one. I know it's kind of silly. It takes an hour to make a 60-second video. Time off video it, edit it, and do my thing. It takes sometimes less than an hour, but about an hour. Anyway, I want to be able to put those out. I want to do them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the plan. I don't know if I'll be able to do every time, but I would like to get them Monday, Wednesday, Friday, since we have video Sunday, Tuesday night live stream, and then again a Thursday video. That's kind of the plan with the shorts.
Becca, what's funny about that? She said shorts were probably on the floor. What's funny about that is every night before he goes to bed, after I've picked up things in the bedroom, because our granddog drags things out, he drops his shorts in the floor because the next morning I get up and a shirt is hanging over the screen of the treadmill so that the light, he calls it a beacon, is not on, and his shorts are in the middle of the floor, and I'm like, really?
You ever seen Bruce Almighty when he goes, whew, and his clothes come off?
He's like... Okay, Cody, let's answer your question.
Art plays. I just got he wants to know what table saw I use. I'm sorry, Cody. I'll get you in a second.
He interrupted me, Cody. I was trying to get to you. Mad
there,
Almighty. Oh, my Lord.
No, not Almighty at all.
Becca said her shorts are on the floor, too.
The table saw I use is a SawStop now. Before that, I had a Delta for like 4 years. Okay,
so Cody said that you need... it moved away too much. What
did you do?
He was wanting to know how to send you something, how they could get something to you.
We got a P.O. Box now.
We do.
P.O. Box 222.
P.O. Box 222.
Monticello, Arkansas.
Easy to remember.
71657.
Is it 57 or 56? The P.O. boxes are in here usually 56, I think.
They said if you put 71655, they'd get it to me.
Okay.
P.O. Box 222, Monticello, Arkansas.
I can't remember if the university is 56 or the P.O. Box.
I swear it was.
One's 56, one's 57. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. It's gone forever. I'm looking. Cody, can you post it again? Okay, there it is. Get him a hand plane.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, how can we get you a hand plane? That's what he had said, I think.
Okay. So Rob Strong.
Jeff, he didn't think about that until after he left the post office to see if they had 731.
I walked out. I was like, missed opportunity.
Yep. That would have been cool. It really would have been.
Yeah, it would have.
Everybody's asking for PO. Everybody thought about it except you.
Big dummy.
That's hilarious. It'd be really cool if we could get that one, but I guess it's too late.
Rob says, hey, about 2 weeks ago, you mentioned a special adhesive, double-sided tape. It would literally stick metal to cement. It wasn't tape. It was construction adhesive called F26.
Tony Spine said, can you repeat that again? Post office box 222, Lake Arkansas, blank P.O. box, blank 7, or zip code. I can't even.
P.O. box 222. Monticello, Arkansas. Monticello. 71657. I'm almost
okay.
71657.
How many outlaws does it take to give a P.O. box number? So far, 2 is not working. Go back and check.
When I go check the mail, which I hate going to the post office. That's one of the reasons I didn't get the P.O. box.
Oh my gosh.
When they started letting me scheduled pickups for my products that I'm shipping out, it was a fantastic day.
Yeah.
I remember that day like it was
what's
yesterday.
been funny, our youngest son, if he sees something on the front porch that's been delivered, he picks it up and puts it in the house on his way to college. And so Matt was putting his stuff to be picked up on the porch, and our son would walk out on the porch to leave and see it and put it in the house. And so the mail lady would come and not get it. It was awesome.
So if you had something shipped to you and it was delayed a day, that's why.
Oh, we need Mo to give the zip code.
It's 71657.
They don't trust us anymore.
I think I got my notes.
I don't think Mo's on here anymore.
She's doing homework.
Yeah, Greg, I think she's doing her homework. Nate said give or take 3 to 4.
So if also back to the shorts, if you have ideas for shorts you would like to see, shoot me an email or a message on social media. I'll try to get those covered. I'd like to, like I said, do 3 a week, so I'm gonna need some good ideas.
Rick, so our sawdust, what?
Jim Williams says, I don't know. Let's ask Mr. Owl. That's good.
That's hilarious. That's my gosh.
If you're too young, you don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, I used to love that commercial though.
And Lloyd says 867-5309. That's good. That's good.
I don't even know anymore. What was I saying?
It is pronounced Monticello. I almost said that a while ago.
It is not Monticello.
No, the home in Virginia.
Oh, yeah. So our Alexa,
like
every time we ask Alexa to tell us the weather, she says the weather for Monticello. Yeah, every time.
If she answers you.
Yeah, the Tootsie Pop. It's the Tootsie Pop commercial.
Stephanie, next time I go to the post office, I'll ask.
Back to Rick. Now back to you, Rick. The sawdust spotlight was some wooden jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh, I can pull those up.
Yeah, you can pull them up. And the power tip was to sometimes slow down, take your time.
Don't take wooden nickels.
I can't, y'all. This is why he's not employee of the month.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh.
Where's that thing?
I don't know.
That was a sawdust spotlight. These are from Michael Herzig, and those are wooden lanterns.
To be like Betty White.
And then also those are not real candles.
Stephanie, I'm gonna have him check and see.
Yeah, I'll check for
I want to do something real quick while you read messages.
You read messages. Color me up or whatever.
Yeah, you read messages, and I'm gonna have fun real quick because
Johnny
on
S.
our members only, we talked about this. Y'all see this?
Johnny S. 7/31 is our anniversary, July 31st. We met July 31st, 1999, and then we got married July 31st, 2000. So 7/31.
I need to know.
Hey, Joe.
I need to know what color. Okay, we're going to see. Okay, you read messages, and I'm just going to have fun here.
I don't know if that's even legal, what you're doing right there. Stephanie, that would be a good idea to send her to the post office because I don't like going.
No, they're just saying that so that it gets done the right way. Y'all, is that working? Look, I made the white disappear on that side. It's working.
Tony's fine with work and says, hey, I have a real estate person who wants a coffee table that she can carry from the car to the house to display. Man, that would be a great project. If like you make it like a fold up type. If you've seen those, some people make some folding type furniture. If you can make one that kind of folds out but doesn't look like it's folding out, like that would be really cool. That's my thought, is so that they can fold it up to fit it in the SUV or something. That's what do you do?
Okay, I think I got one side done. Can y'all see a big difference there? Look.
I think we jumped the shark.
Huh? Don't turn him into... So we were talking about this on the members only, and we were going to see if we could get rid of some of his distinguished
salt pepper
coloring. Look, I got rid of your bald spot.
That would be a really interesting project to pull off, a folding coffee table. And I don't know how well it would do because I don't know how many people would want a folding coffee table. But for somebody like that, the real estate who are staging houses and things like that.
Stephanie said you're lopsided. Oh my goodness.
I think F-26 would probably work.
Oh, Josh.
I don't know. It dries hard like concrete, so it should be weatherproof. There you go. Greg Hicks says Pine Barren Pallet Works made a folding table. So go check that out and see.
So, Faith Art said that you look 20 on the right side and 40 on the left.
Do it. Bam. Bam.
Can you see the difference when you look?
Yeah, I can see the difference.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. We have to start doing that every week before the show. Makeup. So I'm going to need a director's chair looking thing over there. And then y'all are going to have to come in and put makeup on me.
He is too much.
I want the chair on the back to say 731. I want fresh fruit. Cold, chilled fruit on the plate.
You don't even eat fruit hardly.
Cup of coffee. It's Monticello.
Oh my goodness.
Monticello. Monticello.
That's funny. Damon said Mo would sit in the director's chair.
No.
Oh my goodness. Dalton said, I just had a customer ask for a table that could be disassembled and moved easily. It'll be finished tomorrow, actually. Yeah,
you could build knockdown furniture now. That's another good idea. So the flat pack, go look at Chris Solomon's channel. I think he's got some knockdown coffee tables that he was making. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But he makes some knockdown furniture that he actually ships. So you can ship it, or I don't know if he ships it or not, but that's why he made it. You can ship it flat packed. In other words, it's all stacked on each other. When it gets to the customer, they just assemble it like a puzzle, and then it's really solid the way it's all interlocking. So that would be a good idea too.
That is so funny. Becca said the back of the chair would say employee of the month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Married Man said that too. The back of the chair would say employee of the month. And Eric said to embrace the gray. He has. We were just laughing about it. And we said that on the live tonight I was going to use
Joey Chugo says shorts suck. I hate them. I'll try to do better, man.
Yes.
Hey, Master None.
Some people don't like those. What is it about them that makes people not like them so much?
Vertical videos, I think.
Oh. Gotcha. I'm covering up your signs of wisdom.
That's right.
Yep.
And I ain't very
left. Huh. Look, I can bring your bald spot back.
Hey, I like that. Leave it alone.
Look.
I'm wearing this for the next couple weeks.
I'll put that on your shorts since we don't know where your shorts are.
Lloyd, that may be a good short. Some ninja skills on full display for all the world to see.
Oh my gosh.
I may have to, I don't know, man. That may be just too much for
Joey
everybody.
said, no, all shorts suck, not yours specifically.
I know, I was just playing.
Oh goodness. Faith said, I think he likes pants better.
See, the thing about shorts though is you can actually take a tip. That's just a big fat, for instance, is the miter saw or the tear out video I made a few days ago. You hate shorts, you may not have saw it, but it tells you how to fix tear out, especially on soft woods and extremely hard woods that'll also tear out. Purple Heart and Chechen. They're really, really dense hard woods. So if your blade is not really, really sharp, you might get a little tear out. And then pine, spruce, stuff like that's terrible about tearing the end off or the edges off when you cut. So the way you fix that is, I don't know, you got to watch that short.
Justin said the only problem he has with them, nothing to do with quality or content. He gets excited when I get that a new video has been posted, and then it's only 45. That's such a nice reason for you to say that.
Yeah, it is. And I understand that too. I really do. And I almost wish that YouTube wouldn't send the notifications for a short, but they do. So,
Wally Livingston, I've been lied to. I thought I was getting into woodworking. Turns out I'm just the janitor for the garage. And even worse, now my wife knows I can clean and vacuum. That is hilarious. Oh, Damon said, pants are longer, but I like the flexibility of shorts. Same thing with Matt's videos. That's awesome. It's a metaphor there. I like that. Oh, Graf says you can turn off notifications when you post a short. It's a choice you have.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
But then you get into if they want to get the notification, they know that I don't know.
See, everybody's saying they hate pants too. Becca says she does too. I never wear shorts, not even in the summertime.
If she wears them in the house, it's odd. I'm like, why are you wearing shorts?
Yeah, because I don't wear shorts. And if I wear a dress, it's almost to my ankles because I don't show these legs. My legs get cold.
So on those shorts thing, so the way I understand it is, I know you can turn off. I didn't know you could turn off notifications.
I didn't
I never
either.
even
That's
looked.
pretty cool.
I probably knew it and didn't think about it. I never looked at that setting. So they shoot them out to the subscribers that have the bell icon clicked, and then they watch those. And then after a few days, you may see an uptick. I know Married Man's having success with his shorts, YouTube shorts.
Stephanie thinks I need to do the other side of your face.
You have to come to this side. So the after a few days or weeks, even Pat Flynn had a video on his doing YouTube shorts and how much money he's made on them. And you can see he showed a graph on his. It was like almost a month out or something after he posted it. Like it kind of done a little blip where those subscribers watched it, and it goes out a month. And then all of a sudden, like 14 million views in a few days. Like it just went crazy. And it's the algorithm has to figure out who needs to see it, and then they start showing it, and it's the whole thing.
I was trying to find where'd it go. Johnny S said it would be cool to see a video on an epoxy table or wood inlay.
Yeah, it would be cool. John Malecki.
He's a little bit scared of epoxy still.
That stuff it makes me nervous.
I've got really some. Does.
So Upstart Epoxy actually sent me months ago, and I should have already made a video with them. And it's a deep pour epoxy, and I just haven't had an idea on what to do with it. So if you got ideas, it's clear.
I could easily.
What's you gonna be with?
203 Designs. I don't know if this is a thing, but could you possibly do a video on basic maintenance of the power tools?
It's a good idea.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I like that idea. Yeah.
My first thought is, I'm sending you somebody else's channel. My first thought is Stumpy Nubs. He does a bunch of that type of
content. And Lloyd is like you. He likes the cargo shorts.
Yep.
Stephanie likes the board shorts. How close are you to mortise and tenon and dovetails? No. Cody wants to know. Huh?
No, I'm not close.
What?
I'm not close.
Why?
Mortise and tenon and dovetails?
Yeah.
So I've been looking at some dovetail jigs actually to buy, and I've perused them, watched several videos on them. They look cool. Use my router. I don't have to hand cut dovetails. I'm probably a long way off.
LNS Outdoors.
Mortise and tenon. I actually got a Mortise Master was the name of it. They sent me to try. I unboxed it. I looked at it, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. So I hadn't tried it yet.
Hey, Maddie and Kendall, if she's with you. Hey, girls. Justin Eldridge says, I would love a miter saw fence with built-in measurements. And stop blocks.
So I want one of the plans for 2021, I don't know if it's going to work out this year, but within the next few months, I would like to build a whole new miter station, tear the one I got all the way apart, build one that kind of matches the Workbench, not all walnut and ambrosia, maybe ambrosia maple fronts. But I want to build in, I've got an idea for the top of it, but then I also want those fences, stop blocks. I'll probably use the Cat's Moses stop blocks. I like how they work. And then a scale on there. The only problem with putting a scale on there is if you change kerf on your saw blade, that it'll throw it off a little.
Graf says that you could do an epoxy on a nightstand top.
Yeah, it's an option.
Yeah, hey. Becca, I know you said that you're working from home for now. Post and tell me how your little boy is doing with being homeschooled with you. I bet that's funny. Oh, and Maddie said Kendall is with her. Hey, Kendall.
Skillet, any opinion on the Makita 2 model numbers miter saw that slides forward and not to the rear of the saw? I've not seen those actually at all. If I have, I don't remember them. That's kind of how a Capex works. A Festool Capex is it slides kind of forward, and people really like those. So if it works like that, and Makita is one of the top tool brands, even above DeWalt and things like that. Most like Makita is on up there with the higher end brands. So I don't see you would have any problems if you got one of those.
I have a feeling I should know this, but what do you mean by
kerf is KERF. Kerf is the thickness of the blade. So if you get a thin kerf blade, it's going to be really thin. If you get a thick or a full kerf blade, it's usually about an 1/8 inch. That's all curve means.
There's like...
Robert, that would be cool. A stovetop cover with an epoxy.
Oh, that would be cool.
Tony's Fine Woodworking says the Makita works really good, especially with dust collection. That's always a bonus.
Becca said that he's a mess and a half, but that's nothing new. We are very, let's say, casual with school. He teaches us info and patience. Yeah, I bet he's a smart little dude. Becca's little boy.
Yeah. R.H. Harley, he won't know if there's a list of people who have YouTube channels that they can go subscribe to. I don't have that list.
Oh,
but that's a good idea.
That would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's a way to do that.
If you have a YouTube channel, send me an email.
No, don't do that yet because the emails will get all crazy.
No, I'll put it in a notes app.
Hold on.
I'll put it in a notes app, and then every time you send, I'll just stick it in a notes app, and then we'll put them on the screen on our live shows. How's that?
Here, I'll give them. How about I let them send them to an email I don't use for anything else?
Thanks, I'll put it in notes app.
Are you sure?
I got this.
Okay.
I got this.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Jay Baker, yep. The full video on the Workbench. I've got one on my big Workbench, and I've got a mini Workbench that just come out. They're both fairly recent on the channel, within a month or so. So you should be able to find them pretty easy. If you type in 731 Workbench, you should see it.
We have like mosquitoes so bad right now, and they're in the house.
Skeeters, not mosquitoes.
Biting us. Skeeters. The skeeters are in the house. Yeah, we there's a town in Arkansas that the mosquitoes are literally the size of birds, I think. They're awful.
For woodworking channels, you got Graf Woodshop, he's one. Married Man's one. Woodcraft 716 is one. Those are the three I know off the top of my head.
Graf already emailed you.
What's
Invictus, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Do you have any plans on getting a lathe and do some turning? He's not spoken about that.
Nah.
I don't think that's something he's going to end up doing.
It's not something I'm... Oh, yeah, 4321. I'm sorry, man. 4321 Woodworks also is a YouTuber.
Yeah, we think those things are so super cool, but I don't think he is anywhere near close to having even a fraction of enough time. A fraction.
For a lathe?
Not a fraction of enough time.
I'm not interested
to even
in
think about it. Yeah. I mean, we've had other people ask us. My boss, her husband actually... He turns, and he makes beautiful pins and stuff. Mm-hmm. Actually, I think they were heading to work in the grain hardwood last weekend to buy some pin blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something I've never heard Matt say that he wanted to do.
Terry, yeah, I would like to. I've actually got a channel called Lift the Barbell. I haven't posted on there since last year, and it was before I even got comfortable on camera, so I was still fairly awkward on there. So, but yeah, I've thought about kind of refreshing that channel and going from there. I actually had somebody else reach out to me and ask me if I would start doing that too. Time is enough.
So where could we put a list of YouTube channels for them?
I can do it on a website, on our website.
Okay. And then is there a way we can show it on a live or something?
Yeah.
That would be neat. Skeetos. Are they most skeetos? Lindy Blades.
Skaters. They're skaters.
They're skaters. Good night, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Becca said that they were bad right now too. They're awful. We can't even sit outside even when the weather's a little bit cooler right now because he gets bit more than I do. Mm-hmm. He gets bit constantly.
They eat me up.
Ooh, are your workouts more CrossFit based?
So up until 3 or 4 weeks ago,
David.
I was doing like only strength training. And so I was actually using an app called Ultimate 531. It's an amazing app. I went from, I don't even know where I was at, but I got up to a 500-pound deadlift, 400-pound squat, 270 bench, which was my weakest lift is my bench. And then overhead press is like 180 or something. Oh, that's pretty weak too.
It is past my bedtime.
But
good night,
so
Miss Ann.
That app took me from like I couldn't bench 225. I was deadlifting like in the 400s, like 435 was my max when I started that. And then the squat, I think my max wasn't even maybe about 300. So it went way up, but it took like a year and a half. So only doing that, focused straight on that 3-4 days a week. And here recently I switched to an app called Kilo Fit, and it's kicking my tail. But yeah, it's more CrossFit style. Like this morning, the workout was like 170 sit-ups and a bunch of other nonsense.
Crazy. It is past 8.
Oh, sorry.
No,
keeping
you're
y'all
fine.
up.
You're fine.
Ultimate 531 is
Stephanie
it's
said
free,
goodnight, Jason's mom.
but there's a paid option for like $2 a month. The paid option, you get a lot more different templates that you can use, and it's very, very, very inexpensive. But it's really good. Like it's a really good app. It tells you what to do every workout. Tell how many days you want to work out. It's very well done.
Have a good night, Jeff Nichols. He said he's gonna sign out and go do some work, get some work done.
Yep, we'll let y'all go for sure. Don't forget, next week, Steve Ramsey will be here live on Live Edge. So if you have questions for him, get those ready. We'll try to get as many as we can.
Don't forget to email him and let him know the name of your YouTube channel, and we'll compile a list and share that because we are all family here.
That's right.
Okay.
And also, don't forget, tonight's broadcast brought to you by 731woodworks.com. Go check us out. That directly supports us if you buy plans or products. And then also the stainless tumbler is limited edition, so there's only going to be 50 of those sold in black. And also by buying one of those, you get you also help support the Wounded Warrior Project and us at the same time. So it's a win-win.
Yes, Stephanie, I'm excited too. All right.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all so much for joining us again. Good night.